Learn how zippers replaced buttons and buckles in the early 20th century, revolutionizing the way we pack and travel. With examples from iconic luggage brands like Louis Vuitton, the zipper's invention in 1893 by Whitcomb Judson revolutionized closures but wasn't widely adopted until later. In 1913, Gideon Sunback improved the design, creating the placo fastener used in early zippers. Louis Vuitton was one of the first luxury brands to incorporate zippers in their luggage in the 1920 seconds. The zipper's popularity soared with its use in World War I military gear, making it a standard fastener. By the 1930 seconds, zippers replaced buttons and buckles in most luggage, making packing and travel much easier. Find out which accents are considered the most challenging for non-native speakers to master, including the Mandarin Chinese accent and the Scottish accent. Mandarin Chinese accent is considered one of the hardest to learn due to its complex tones. The Scottish accent is also notoriously difficult, with over 1,000 distinct dialects and variations. Non-native speakers struggle with the R and L sounds in many Asian languages, including Japanese and Korean. The Irish accent is tricky due to its unique intonation patterns and vowel shifts. Mastering the Russian accent requires grasping the language's distinct Cyrillic alphabet and pronunciation rules. To overcome accent challenges, experts recommend listening to native speakers and practicing speaking regularly. From Semmelweis to Nightingale, meet the pioneers who fought for hand hygiene and changed the face of medicine. In the 1840 seconds, Hungarian doctor Ignaz Semmelweis discovered the connection between hand hygiene and puerperal fever. Semmelweis' pioneering work was initially rejected, and he was eventually committed to a mental institution. Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, emphasized hand hygiene in her book Notes on Nursing in 1860. Before Nightingale's influence, hospital mortality rates were as high as 40% but dropped significantly with improved hygiene. In the 1980 seconds, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, officially endorsed hand hygiene as a top priority. Today, hand hygiene is recognized as the single most effective way to prevent hospital-acquired. Discover the fascinating story behind Babe Ruth's famous lucky bat, which he used to hit record-breaking home runs in the 1920 seconds. Babe Ruth's lucky bat was a 42-ounce, 36-inch Louisville Slugger, his go-to choice for home runs. Ruth received the bat as a gift from the Louisville Slugger Company in 1920, marking the start of his superstition. During the 1921 season, Ruth hit 59 home runs with the bat, setting a new single-season record. The bat became a good luck charm, with Ruth often sleeping with it beside his bed to ensure continued success. Ruth's lucky bat was used in over 500 games, including the 1923 World Series, where the Yankees won their first championship. The original lucky bat is now on display at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York. Watch the shocking own goal scored by Tottenham's Cristian Romero in a 2-2 draw against Brentford in the Premier League, and how it changed the game's momentum. Tottenham's Cristian Romero scored a shocking own goal in a Premier League match against Brentford. The own goal was scored in the 46th minute, just 1 minute into the second half. At the time, Tottenham was leading 1-0, but the own goal leveled the score to 1-1. Brentford took advantage of the momentum shift, scoring another goal just 6 minutes later. Tottenham managed to equalize again, but the match ultimately ended in a 2-2 draw. The own goal was Romero's first in the Premier League, and a costly mistake for Tottenham. In 1996, a study showed that 71% of people with gluten intolerance didn't actually have it, but believed they did due to suggestion. In 1996, a study revealed that 71% of people with gluten intolerance were misdiagnosed due to suggestion. The nocebo effect, the opposite of placebo, can cause real physical symptoms from a false belief. Suggestion can alter brain chemistry, releasing stress hormones that affect digestion and immunity. A 2018 study found that people who believed they were allergic to certain foods had increased symptoms. The power of suggestion can even influence the effectiveness of medical treatments and surgeries. By understanding the power of suggestion, we can harness its potential to improve our physical health. In this video, we'll explore the phenomenon of collective misremembering, where a large group of people remember an event or detail differently than what's recorded in history books. The Mandela effect is a phenomenon where collective memories differ from recorded history. The term Mandela effect was coined in 2010 by paranormal consultant Fiona Broom. The Berenstain Bears name was allegedly misremembered by many as Berenstain Bears. The Mandela effect has sparked debate on parallel universes and alternate realities. The disappearance of Roswell from some maps fuels speculation about the phenomenon. The Mandela effect remains unexplained, leaving scientists and theorists searching for answers. Join us as we explore the fascinating world of gravitational waves, from their discovery to the latest findings. Gravity warps spacetime, causing massive objects to orbit and collide in a cosmic dance. The detection of gravitational waves in 2015 confirmed a key prediction made by Albert Einstein a century ago. Gravitational waves can travel billions of light-years, carrying secrets of the universe's most violent events. The merger of two neutron stars in 2017 produced a burst of gravitational waves and gamma rays, revealing new insights into cosmic collisions. Gravitational waves have allowed scientists to study black holes in unprecedented detail, including their spin and mass. The observation of gravitational waves has opened a new window into the universe, enabling us to study explore the life and times of Henry David Thoreau, who lived as a hermit at Walden Pond for 2 years, and learn about his influential book Walden, which has inspired generations of nature lovers and recluses. Henry David Thoreau lived at Walden Pond from 1845 to 1847, a pivotal moment in American history. Thoreau's cabin at Walden Pond was just 10 feet by 15 feet, a tiny but iconic dwelling. Thoreau wrote Walden to chronicle his simple life and experiment with self-sufficiency. The book Walden was first published in 1854 and became a surprise success, influencing nature lovers worldwide. Thoreau's time at Walden Pond inspired his philosophy of simple living and civil disobedience. Today, Walden Pond is a protected state reservation, attracting thousands of visitors each year. Learn essential lab safety tips from OSHA guidelines and expert scientists, covering personal protective equipment, emergency procedures, and hazardous material handling. Lab coats and gloves are essential for protecting against chemical splashes and spills. Safety goggles must be worn during experiments to prevent eye injuries from hazardous materials. Fire extinguishers should be easily accessible and inspected monthly to ensure they're functional. Hazardous materials require secondary containment to prevent environmental contamination and exposure. Emergency showers and eye wash stations should be located within 10 seconds of hazardous areas. Regular training and drills are crucial for effective emergency response and lab safety preparedness.